Good morning. This is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated Journato morning headlines on May 12, 2022. On Norway's Arctic border with Russia, a town freezes ties with its eastern neighbor. Reuters.com, an Arctic town freezes ties with Russia. Shireen Abu Akleh, face and voice of war and peace. Miami building collapse. Victims set to receive an almost $1 billion settlement. Sky News, lawyers, nearly $1 billion tentative settlement in condo collapse. The Independent, judge sets date for auction to sell former Champlain property in Surfside. WUSF News, live news updates from May 11. U.S. inflation stays elevated at 8.3%. Moscow says it is open to annexing Ukraine's Kherson region. Coldplay labeled useful idiots for greenwashing after deal with oil company. The Guardian, Coldplay respond to being called useful idiots for greenwashing. We are doing our best. The Independent, Coldplay responds to backlash for partnering up with Finnish oil company Nest to reduce emissions. Daily Mail, Dear Coldplay, listen to massive attack and save yourselves from greenwashing. The Guardian, calling out Coldplay's naive support of greenwashing. Critical mass of polluters setting carbon targets. BBC, revealed, the carbon bomb set to trigger catastrophic climate breakdown. The Guardian, big oil sells billions of dollars of assets to less transparent firms. Oilprice.com, Shell's Nigerian asset sale slated for flaring increase. Energy Voice, oil majors have found a sneaky way to look greener on paper. It was foolproof. Pussy Riot activist tells of courier suit escape from Russia. Ukraine prosecutors ready to launch first war crimes trials of Russia conflict. The Guardian, Russia-Ukraine latest news, Ukraine to hold first war crimes trial of Russian soldier. The Telegraph, Ukraine plans war crimes trial for captured Russian soldier. The Northern Echo, Ukraine prosecutor says Russian soldier to be tried on war crimes charge. I am looking into hell, haunting messages from soldiers inside steel plant bombed by Putin's forces. The Independent, Ukraine reports battlefield gains as Europe's energy worries grow. Reuters, Ukraine offers to swap prisoners for hurt Mariupol fighters. The Independent, Ukraine reports counterattack gains towards Russian border as Kyiv shuts gas flow. Vicky White News, latest, 911 call reveals Alabama correction officer blamed Casey White for police chase. The Independent, prison break, how did Vicky White help a criminal escape? On Demand News, Vicky White's co-workers voted for her as Employee of the Year for the 5th time in 2022. Daily Mail, Vicky White and inmate lover carried out dry run of Alabama prison break ahead of nationwide manhunt. The Independent, ex-jail officer accused of helping murder inmate died by suicide. Air traffic controller speaks out after helping passenger land plane. The Independent, passenger with no flight experience successfully lands plane after pilot taken ill. Evening Standard, passenger with no flying experience successfully lands plane after pilot incoherent in medical emergency. Sky News, watch, passenger forced to land plane after pilot falls unconscious. Shireen Abu Akleh, how two videos represent two versions of a journalist's death. Sky News, Al Jazeera accuses Israeli forces of killing journalist in West Bank. The Guardian, accident or assassination, Shireen Abu Akleh's killing risks trouble in the West Bank. The Times, Shireen Abu Akleh, Al Jazeera journalist shot and killed during Israeli raid in West Bank. Sky News, Shireen Abu Akleh killing, she was the voice of events in Palestine. U.S. Democrats' bid for federal abortion law fails in the Senate. BBC, Senate Democrats fail to pass legislation to protect abortion rights as Roe hangs in the balance. The Independent, opinion, Virginia lawmakers are unprepared for a post-Roe landscape. The Washington Post, Roe v. Wade, attempt to protect abortion rights with new U.S. law fails. North Korea admits to COVID outbreak for first time and declares severe national emergency. The Guardian, North Korea confirms first COVID cases as sudden lockdown ordered. The Telegraph, Kim Jong-un orders lockdowns as North Korea confirms first COVID cases. Financial Times, North Korea raises alarm after confirming first COVID-19 case. The Independent, N, Korea reports first COVID-19 outbreak, orders lockdown in gravest emergency. Finland expected to announce bid to join NATO. The Guardian, UK agrees mutual security deals with Finland and Sweden, BBC News. BBC News, Boris Johnson, UK would help Nordic nations fight the Russians. The Telegraph, UK goes further than any other NATO country in Sweden and Finland pledge. The Guardian, Ukraine war, Finland expected to announce NATO bid, as both sides in Ukraine conflict are accused of using cluster bombs. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.